And next one, determinants of exchange rate. Determinants of exchange rate, what are the things? First one, differentials in inflation, differentials in interest rate, current account deficit, political and economic stability, public debt, terms of trade, recession, and last but not the least, speculation. These are the main important determinants of exchange rate. Or how many points we are having? 8 points. So next one, foreign direct investment. What is the term? It is a separate concept, carry 2 marks. Very important thing. Listen very carefully. FDI. F here refers to foreign, D here refers to direct, and I here refers to investment. Foreign direct investment in a foreign country that involves active control and participation in management. That is the term FDI, foreign direct investment. Objectives of FDI. What are the main important objectives of FDI means? First one, sales expansion, acquisition of resources, diversification, minimization of competitive risk. These are all the main important objectives of foreign direct investment. Next one, advantages. What are the main important advantages or merits of foreign direct investment means? We are having 11 important points. Foreign direct investment, it has its own advantages as well as disadvantages. What are all the advantages means? Increase investment, increase income and employment in any one country. Who are all the country they are having active participation in movement of goods and services. For that country it increase investment, it increase income, and thereby it can also increase employment opportunity for that particular country. Facility transfer of technology. If we are having movement of goods and services, transfer of technology is also possible. Revenues also increases, and it also increases. Pi here refers to, you all know very well, pi here refers to profit. Revenue increases as well as profit is also increases. Another important thing, what is the main important advantages of foreign direct investment means? Expansion possible, modernization is also possible, and development in all the activities takes place. Next one, sophisticated management technique. Very comfortable in order to increase the production within short span of time. Sophisticated management technique is also possible. And next one, it also increase export and is also reduce import. Which one? Foreign direct investment. And next one, it increase healthy competition and reduce monopolies. And next one, it also increases the rate of return of capital on foreign investment. We are getting more profit by investing the funds by means of foreign direct investment. And next one, it also achieves the goal of economic development. Overall country's economic growth and development is also possible by means of foreign direct investment. Stimulate, and it also upgrade and also promote and it also strengthen domestic enterprise within the country itself. It will increases. And last one, encourage developing country in the investment, both the less developed countries as well as underdeveloped countries. It also flourish by means of foreign direct investment. What is the last very important thing? Foreign direct investment, it also upgrade and strengthen and it also make more important development, especially the third world countries, that is the less developed countries or underdeveloped countries. And not only the main important advantages, certain important disadvantages also there. One coin is having two sides, same like that. Each and every policy, it has its own merits as well as demerits. What are the disadvantages means? It give importance only to certain important priority sector. Technologies not at all possible. For less developed countries, they are having more fund means they can applicable that one. And if some technology it need huge amount of money means at that time the less developed countries or underdeveloped countries, they feel somewhat struggle at the time. Next one, leads to unfavorable effect in balance of payments. And another one, sometimes it interferes in national politics and also creates certain important problem in the economy. And next one, unethical trade practices. It is not at all possible for all the countries to follow all the rules and regulations. It is not possible for equal for all the countries. Another one, destruction of small and medium. So what will happen? It will be applicable for large scale industries. So what will happen? The small scale enterprises and medium scale enterprises is also affected somewhat. And next one, creation of monopolies and oligopolistic structure. You all know very well, oligopoly means few sellers, and it is also create another important problem. And last one, severe cost associated with large scale enterprises and large scale producers. They can earn huge bulk amount investors, they can enjoy more important benefit by means of foreign direct investment. So small and medium scale enterprises and small and medium scale producers, they can affect lot. So, what is the thing? These are all the main important disadvantages. These are all the main important disadvantages. And last one, foreign direct investment in India. What are all the foreign direct investment has been advantages? What are all the main important advantages? Means first one, free capital movement, technological development, managerial expertise are possible, and last but not the least, international market we can stiff competition we can manage. Clear? These are all the main important points.